Welcome to EV-olution. My name is Andre Lawrence, and this is a special episode, the 5,000 subscriber giveaway that I mentioned in my last video. I know I said it would be a short one, but I decided to add some updates on 3 subjects that I had talked about in previous videos because there have been some changes, and I also have a surprise. If you want to know what the surprise is and what these other things are about and how to participate in the giveaway, stick around, I'll let you know in 10 seconds. This update that I want to talk about has to do with the LED reverse bulbs that I installed in my 2019 Kia Niro EV, and I'll put a link to the video above if you want to see the installation process, what I used to upgrade my car, as well as a side-by-side comparison of the before and after. They made a huge difference, and I really love them. First thing I wanted to mention about that upgrade is that the reverse camera at night previously with the old bulbs was fairly useless, very grainy, poor image. With these really bright LED lights, the reverse camera is really crisp and clear compared to before, so well worth the upgrade for my personal needs. With those being changed, that leaves only 2 other places on my Canadian SX Touring Top Trim Niro EV that don't have LEDs. The first one is the fog lights, and I don't really use my fog lights, so I'm not going to be upgrading those bulbs anytime soon. And the second place is the license plate lights. Now, for some reason, Kia decided to put regular incandescent bulbs in the license plate lights, but there's an easy and inexpensive fix for that, and that's the Sylvania ZEVO 194 bulbs that I bought here. Now, these bulbs are a very simple installation and only takes a couple of minutes, and I'll show you how to do that. Now, these are available at Canadian Tire. I paid $14 Canadian for these each at Canadian Tire. If you don't have Canadian Tire, they are available on Amazon. They're more expensive. I'll put a link in the description below. It's an Amazon affiliate link, so if you purchase them there, I'll make a little bit of money. But if you search locally, you may be able to find these at your local automotive shop and save some money. So, how do you install these? Let me show you. The first thing you're going to need is a little pry tool. Now, this is a metal pry bar that has a bit of an angle on it, and what I did is I wrapped it in electrical tape to prevent the paint from getting scratched on the plastic. Let me show you how to remove these housings that hold the incandescent bulbs, and we'll put in the LEDs. Now, what you're going to want to do is stick this pry tool up into the space between the clip that's here and the plastic, and then pry towards the center of the car. So let me just stick this in there, pry it up as much as possible, pull towards the center of the car, and then pull downwards. Once you've done that, the whole thing comes down. You've got the wire that is retained by a little clip. Just pinch and pull it away. Once that's out, you've got the housing that holds the bulb in it. It is a push and twist type socket that holds the incandescent bulb. Let me set the little housing on the ground, pull out the original bulb, and it's just a very simple connector. Now, one thing to note is that these LED bulbs are actually polarity sensitive. So in other words, if you stick this in and it doesn't light up, it's not necessarily that you have a defective bulb, but you just need to flip it around and stick it into the socket in the other direction. There's a red dot on one side. I originally installed both of these bulbs and they didn't light up either one, and all I did was flip them around and they started to work. So you can see the bulb here has a little red dot, and that should go on the side of the, let me see, I've got to put this back in the right direction. So these go towards the outside of the car, if I'm not mistaken. Put the clip back in. Take the housing. It's got these little notches that will guide into the housing. So you need to twist until it finds its way in, and then clockwise twist, put it into its place. This little clip goes on to the lip of the car inside, and then just push it into place. And that's it. Repeat on the other side, and you now have LED license plate bulbs and I'll put a little picture of what they look like at night. They make a really big difference, very nice bright white. In my last video, the part 2 of 2 of easy EV maintenance that you can do at home, I showed you how to change the cabin filter in my Kia Niro EV, as well as how to change the cabin filter in my wife's Kia Soul EV. I actually had my wife change it and show you that even someone with no mechanical knowledge can do this quite easily. Now I'll put a link to that video up on the screen here above, and if you wanted to know why I'm talking about this subject again, it's because the filter that I purchased for my wife's Soul EV was by far superior to the original Kia filter. The one I purchased for my car was okay, and it does the trick and it fits perfectly, and I'm sure it's doing a great job. But I wanted to see if there was a filter that was available that was of better quality. Well, I just happened to find a part that fits exactly into the Niro EV. This is actually a Hyundai Ioniq filter, and it is the part number 97133 2E250. Now, this particular part, even though it has a different part number, is exactly the same filter. Now, what's interesting is that when you search for the Niro part number on Amazon, it's almost impossible to find something. When you search for this part number, there's a whole bunch of them that come up. And I bought one because I wanted to see what it looked like, and it's actually really nice. This is an upgrade compared to what I had in the car originally, and is definitely far superior to the one that I had purchased for my installation in my last video. I'll show you what that looks like here with the part number on the screen. That's this here. And it seems to be a sort of carbon type finish. Now the one thing I noticed is there is no airflow arrow on this, and that's because both sides are 100% identical, so it won't make a difference what side you install it on. It is identical size-wise, and that's down to the millimeter. I measured both and they are exactly the same. So this part does the trick. It's about the same price as the other filter that I linked to, and I will put a link to this filter in this video, and it is an Amazon affiliate link, so if you use it, I will make a bit of money, so thanks if you do use it. And I also wanted to talk about a suggestion that another viewer, and I'll put his suggestion up here, posted on that video. I hadn't thought of this because I really didn't think that K&N, the manufacturer of high-performance aftermarket filters that are reusable, would make a filter for the Kia Niro EV. Well, guess what? They do, and it's $40 US. So for $40, you buy one filter, you never buy a filter again, all you have to do is wash it and reinstall it in the car. So yes, it's more expensive than one of these filters, but there's no more environmental impact in the long term. I'm not sure what the environmental impact was to actually make it, what their carbon footprint is and all that, but in terms of consumerism, you buy one filter and you don't buy any more. So I think what I'll be doing is, once I go through this filter next year, and this filter that I have in my car is finished, I'll probably end up getting a K&N filter, because I like the fact that you just never buy anything else. There's no more packaging, there's no more shipping, and you have less of an impact on the environment. In the first of two videos that I made about the fast EV-01 Plus wheels that I bought for my Niro for the summer, and I'll put a link to that video up on the screen here, I mentioned I bought TPMS sensors, or tire pressure monitoring system sensors. Now I bought these compatible ones on eBay from a supplier that's in China or something, because you can get these at the dealer for about $100 Canadian. Some charge more, some charge less, but call it $100 Canadian as a round number. Well, I bought all 4 of these sensors for $60 delivered to my door. Now these indicate that they are Hyundai Kia originals. It said compatibles and not original on the ad, but they are 100% identical to the ones that I had in my other wheels. And let me show you what these look like up close. Now the reason I bought a second set is because I learned a valuable lesson in the spring. I had installed metal caps on the aluminum stems of the original TPMS sensors on the original wheels, which I kept for the winter. Now the problem with that is that stainless steel caps, or supposedly stainless steel caps, on an aluminum stem causes galvanic corrosion because the two metals are incompatible. That means that this little screw cap on the top was seized to the stem, and when I tried to get it off using a little wrench, it snapped the stem and caused a flat tire. So, quick tip, never use a metal cap on an aluminum stem because you'll break it when you try and take it off. Now I'll put the original Kia part number for this valve in the description below, I'm going to take a wild guess that this is the exact same part that goes in the Hyundai Kona Electric, the Hyundai Ioniq Electric, that's the 2020 model, as well as the 2020 Kia Soul EV. It's up to you to verify with your local dealer if the part number that I'll provide you is the one that's compatible. But I'm also going to put an image somewhere on the screen to show you the ad on eBay where I bought these, because they were really inexpensive, and this is the second time I buy from this seller on eBay, and he's proven to be very reliable. It just takes a little extra time for them to arrive. So what about that thing that I was talking about at the intro of this video, the 5,000 subscriber giveaway and the surprise? Well, the first thing is the 5,000 subscriber video. Thanks to every single one of you that's clicked subscribe, and in the last week, thank you to everybody, because my channel actually got to 5,115 subscribers. It just shot up in 1 week. It's incredible. Thank you very much. If you haven't clicked on that subscribe button, then I suggest you do, because you'll be able to participate in the giveaway for one of 10 of these Camwipe 2.0s that are available for the Kia Niro. And this is thanks to Eldar Ibisevic, who actually created, invented, and ships this product. And I wanted to say thank you, Eldar. I really appreciate you helping me out with this. And for those of you who already have one of these, like I mentioned it, well, if you already got one, it can be either a backup, or you can give it to a friend who has a Niro, because this fits on any kind of Niro, not just the electric one. How do you participate in this subscriber giveaway? Well, it's quite simple. The first step is to be a subscriber. Click on that subscribe button, and by the way, click on that notification bell as well, because if you don't click on the notification bell, you might not find out when my new videos come out. I am very bad at keeping a schedule. I'm actually quite terrible at it. So when I do post new videos and you've got that notification bell checked off, YouTube will let you know. One thing to note, being a subscriber doesn't necessarily mean that the channels you're subscribed to can tell if you're a subscriber, because YouTube has a setting that makes that private. I'll put a little image here of what that looks like in your YouTube settings. I didn't know, and found out only because I was looking into how to do this video and wanted to make sure that all my subscribers would be able to participate. So please put a comment in the comment section below saying you want to participate, you're a subscriber, and I will figure out who wins by pulling 10 numbers at random from a list, and whoever is in that list at that number will win one of these, receive a code to get one free of charge, and Eldar will ship it out. Now at this point in the video, I'm guessing you're wondering, hey, what about that money that he flashed in the beginning, and what's all that about? Well, this is actually something to A, catch your attention because it's a prop, but the money value is actually quite real, and here's my idea. If you've been following my channel, you'll know that I had a personal subscriber goal of 5,000, and now that I've achieved that and I'm extremely happy, it was a stepping stone to get to 10,000 subscribers. So to do this, I've come up with a challenge. And my challenge is 2 steps. So the first step is, if I can get to 7,500 subscribers by mid-November, that's November 15th, I will donate $750 to the David Suzuki Foundation. If you're not aware, the David Suzuki Foundation is an amazing Canadian organization that helps with protection of the environment, sustainability, works with the government, with companies, with municipalities, and they do a lot of really amazing things. And if you want to know more about them, I'll put a link in the description below. And if I can get to 10,000 subscribers before the end of this year, in other words, by December 31st, I will donate a further $250 to make it an even $1,000 donation to the David Suzuki Foundation. So please help me get to that 10,000 subscriber goal to motivate me to make more content, but will also make me make donations to help protect the environment. So everybody wins. I make more content, you get to see more stuff, and the environment gets a little bit of a boost by a small donation on my part. If you do help me get there by clicking the subscribe button, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, please click the thumbs up, because that also tells me that you like it. It also tells YouTube that you like this video, and suggest it to other people, and then they get to like it, and it's an exponential thing. So clicking the like button is really, really cool. And if you click that thumbs down, that's your prerogative. Kind of sucks, but hey, what are you gonna do? So once again, I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this all the way through and listen to me ramble. I apologize, this one was way longer than anticipated. Thanks for watching. Welcome to EV-olution. My name is Andre Lawrence, and this is a special episode, the 5,000 subscriber. I should make more crackling noise in my microphone when I talk. I know I said it would be a short one, But I decided to add some updates on 3 subjects that I had previously talked about in other videos. No. Zach, you're in the video. The first update I want to talk to you about is with regards to some LED, and it allows your car to display how much each tire has in terms of pressure in the, that was almost there. Now this 5,000 subscriber giveaway is all thanks to Eldar Ibisevic, who's basically giving me 5, no, he's giving me 10 of them, not 5, 10. 10 times 2.